Hello and welcome to the Padlet, which has got all the information on it that you need for the Food and Farming Day this year. As you'll see, it's set up into different columns for the different zones, so hopefully it'll be really easy to navigate and you can clearly work your way through it. Each item on the Padlet, if you just click on it, well, either the video will play or it'll open up. You can obviously make it full screen so you can utilise it properly. Hopefully it should be easy to use. The zones are just as they would be at the show. So you've got crops, food, livestock, machinery and countryside and environment. As things had to be a bit different this year, you'll be able to do all those activities in your own classroom at school. So how you do this is up to you. You might decide to dedicate a whole day to it like you would have done on a school trip, or you might want to drip feed bits into your lessons over a few days or a few weeks. Do whatever works for you because we really want you to make the most of it. So whatever works, please do that. Where to start? The best place to start would be with your veg truck Poppy Go planter. We've already built it for you so you can concentrate on the fun part, filling it with compost, planting it up, looking after the plants, and then hopefully at the end, before the end of term, eating some of them. There's a separate how-to video on the veg truck, how to plant it up and look after it, so watch that one separately for more information. Then also in the food section we go on to, there's a presentation about where your food comes from, reinforcing the field to fork relationship and knowledge. There's also some videos going through the process of growing wheat and making flour. You'll also see in your package you've got 3 jars of cereal crops, one of wheat, oilseed rape and beans. Here's a good chance to send them around the classroom, get them all to have a look, see what they're like, either keep them in the jars or get them out to feel them, feel the textures and different types. If you're feeling really brave, then why not try and crush down some of the wheat, see if the kids can make their own flour, see that it really is all part of the same. That would be great. You'll also have received a bag of quality flour from local Essex Marriages Mill. And here's where we really would like you to get baking. You can either make pasta or pizza base or flatbread. There are various recipe ideas on the Padlet, or might depend on what facilities or equipment you've got at school or how messy you want the classroom to get. That's up to you, but get creative and hopefully make something good that kids can all enjoy, hopefully. Obviously some of the plants in the veg truck are edible, so also there's a good opportunity to use some of them with your cooking. So I don't know, use the basil to make pesto sauce, or use some of the other foods for pizza toppings. So yeah, just get creative and get them handling the food and knowing where it's from. Then moving on to the machinery zone. There's a video here which highlights all the main types of machinery used on a typical farm to carry out all the main tasks throughout the year. These are all done on Essex farms. Make sure you watch the video carefully though, because there are questions at the end, so hopefully it will make them watch it. The countryside and environment zone is packed full of activities. The first part is from the Wilderness Foundation, where there are 4 different projects you could take part in. There are videos and a written leaflet on what to do and how to do it, what you need. You can choose to either build a log pile, a wormery, a reptile habitat, or a mini wildlife pond. There's a fantastic prize on offer for this. You either enter photos and or videos of your entries, or one of your entries. You only have to do one of them. The competition winner will get to take their class on a school trip to the Wilderness Foundation based in Chatham Green, which is such a great setup. So really worthwhile prize. So well worth entering. Full details on how to enter are on a separate part of the Padlet, so see that one. Deadline for entries is Friday the 9th of July. The second part of the countryside and environment section is all to do with different water challenges and learning opportunities about the water cycle. One goes through our water footprint and how we can make choices of our food and the water footprint of those menu choices, and the other gives us an idea of how we can possibly reduce our water use overall and be just generally more aware of it. Both really worth watching and taking part in. The Livestock Zone, this is where you can see how Writtle College prepare for their lambing season. You can see how sausages are made from Great Garnet's farm. There's also a video of a day in a life on a dairy farm and some great information on a PowerPoint presentation about turkey production from Kelly Turkeys. As always, we wouldn't have been able to put on any of this event without a great deal of support from several people and organisations, so they've all been listed in a separate column on the Padlet to show our appreciation of this. Feedback. I literally can't stress how much we would love to see your photos and or videos and hear how you've got on with some or all of the activities. We'd so much prefer to be seeing everyone in person, so doing this remotely becomes so much more worthwhile if we can actually see that you're enjoying it, learning from it and making the most of it. So please email any photos or videos to me at essexschoolsday@gmail.com, or if you wish to, then you can add them straight onto Facebook or Twitter. But if you do that, don't forget to tag us, which is Essex Agricultural Society, in the post, and use the hashtag ESFFD 2021. Finally, there's a survey at the end, which I know is always really hard to remember to complete, but it really does help us, and I'd really appreciate it if you could just all take a few minutes at the end just to do this for us. That'd be great, thank you. That's all from me, but if you do have any questions along the way, don't hesitate to get in touch by email or give me a call. Otherwise, go and enjoy it. I look forward to seeing your photos and videos, and we definitely look forward to seeing you in person at the show next year. Okay, bye.